Hello and welcome everyone, and we are here with bated breath. It has just ticked over to 9 PM, which equates to 1 PM PDT. We have had no confirmation still all day at what actual time that level 80 is going to drop. All we had was an announcement over X and in-game stating that there's some complications. So to load up the game and see if we're waving goodbye to level 50 and everything that we've worked on over the last however many years, is it maybe not. Let me try and restart and see. They did say it'd be rolling out because they are very rapidly running out of October the 15th. Obviously over in APAC right now, it's the 16th. I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes. Let's give it a couple of minutes. So what I was really hoping to do is over the course of today, perhaps begin the grind, get level 71 in the bag on the 15th so we could get a route completed, because you need to complete a route 7 days in a row for level 72 if you haven't seen. It would be great to get one of those routes ticked off on the 15th rather than waiting for the 16th. I'll load the game third time's a charm. No, we are still very much level 50. Oh well, I guess it gives me a chance to show you guys when we actually began the grind. So far, if you're actually interested, I did plug it earlier, but we got to level 50 on the 12th of February 2021, and that update for level 50 and the Go Beyond stuff went live 2020 on the 1st of December. So it took me about 2 and a bit months. These are the starting stats of this road to level 80, which I'm definitely going to be putting the grind shoes on for this. Nearly 31,000 kilometers walked in total, nearly 700,000 catches done, and 628,000 and a bit Pokestops spun. And of course, the total XP of 846 million. And I actually did go through all the other medals that we've accumulated over the years, so I'll be putting those over the side of the screen, just kind of reminiscing over the catching, the lures, the raids, the God knows what, the berries and everything like that. So I don't know, while that sprawls over the screen, you can let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because it was posted saying October the 15th, PDT, but no specific time was given. And even though we asked people behind the scenes, could you please, this was like a week ago, could you please give us a time of when the switchover is going on? No confirmation, and then apparently we're supposed to, on the 14th of October, 11:59 PM your local time, have picked up the Legacy Level 50 medal, or equating to whichever level you achieved in the game. That is not live either. Here in the UK, we are obviously Greenwich Mean Time. It's the central time zone of the planet, and we are still waiting. We have less than 3 hours of the October 15th day left to go. Like, you can't put a huge update like this and not specify the time of when that update will go live. Yes, not everybody may care, but those of us who do care probably would be better to know. So let's pick this up, God knows when. Okay, we're now back out at 18 past 9 for one big reason. I just saw Marta get her level up thing. It's apparently a slower rollout, so let's see, maybe 20 minutes late or so, are we going to be bumped up to level 70? Not us just yet. Hopefully by the time you guys see this video, you will be already experiencing this level update. Where are you sat? How much XP have you got? What level are you? But as it stands, I'm just gonna have to keep restarting the game and hoping for the best. I go and wait by a bus stop? Maybe. Still level 50. 21 past. I've seen Francesco's now got his level up pop-up thing. Not for us yet. I'm seeing more and more people in my Discord getting that pop-up now. It should be our time soon. If we get this update soon, we may be able to crunch the numbers. I'm really hoping we can do. Catching 100 Pokemon inside of a day is not difficult, but doing the 999 nice throws is definitely time consuming. Trying that old thing of refreshing the game data from within the app, perhaps. No. Hallelujah, we've actually got it now at 9:30. It took me an extra 20 minutes aside from Marta's update. Extra levels have been added, better rewards apparently, and all that jazz, and there we go. That level up to 70 as is expected. It can't count more than 999,999 apparently, but there we go. That is some distance. Claim our rewards, and this is where we get to look at all the Pokeball bits and pieces. So we get all of the Great Ball, the normal Pokeball stuff, we should get the Ultra Ball stuff too. Basically just accumulating everything along the way. And we should get some, oh, we got a Master Ball. That's actually really solid. A bunch of extra storage stuff. That's amazing, honestly, and that's permanent as an addition. Bunch of XP, bunch of rewards, a whole ton of max potions, oh my God. Berries we don't care for, but 500 Ultra Balls, that's amazing. And we can start interacting and hopefully become lucky friends more frequently with people. That is epic. And there, finally, is our Legacy level 50 medal, achieved by, doesn't quite do it justice, but I know we got level 50 on the 12th of February 2021. So there we go. What do we have to do? Let's check out. This is the Daily Adventure Egg, which will definitely get done today. This will hatch a starter Pokemon. And what have we got to do to unlock these rewards? So that's unlocking the shoes. It's still only one rare XL candy though, that's a bit of a shame. But we have to catch 100 Pokemon in a single day, 1,000 nice throws, and power up a legendary or mythical Pokemon 20 times. We've already done the 15 platinums because we've actually got 56 or 57 already done. Now, I'm not gonna mess about. We're just going to put this one up to level 50. Let's celebrate in style. That is powering up a legendary 20 times or less or more. Hundo Terrakion is now level 50'd, because why the hell not? We need to begin the proper grind of catching nice throws and 100 Pokemon in a single day. And we've really got to get our skates on and get these nice throws done because we only have 2.5 hours, actually less than that if I want to try and get a route completed too. I'm really going to put my skates on, put my drum and bass in my ears, and let's freaking go, people. And let me know if you're hyped to do the grind. I know not everybody is. You son of a pampaw, seriously. But what we will do is drop the daily incense and let's freaking go, people. We're going to get a G-Bird. Come on. Nope, Shelmet, first check. Well, we've already managed to pick up our first shiny of the level 80 grind. Of course, a perma boosted Scyther nonetheless. So we're going to get ourselves a nice throw on it. And that is not quite at 100 nice throws, so I genuinely don't think it's actually going to be possible at all to get it done today. This side of midnight, that is. But we should definitely be able to tick off the 100 Pokemon caught. We're very much making very good progress. Son of a gun. Good progress on that, I was going to say. It's really nice to have those challenges back, actually, to be honest. Something to grind towards. And I think the menu has been muchly improved since 5 years ago. I don't know if it actually made any updates during the course of those 5 years for you guys playing it. Here we are a few moments later. This Pumpkaboo should hopefully be the 100th Pokemon catch in a day. Done. That is one more challenge ticked off. Now I think it's just, oh, perfect. That's an XX. Sorry, completely besides the point of the fact we've got showcases, but that should hopefully be a nice catch. Okay, it's about 10 past 10 in the evening now, and random wild shiny Galarian Birds. That's a freaking cool one. However, as you should be about to see, thank you very much. Nearly 300 nice throws out of the 1,000 done, and we still have a good hour and 50 minutes left to go. And I genuinely think there's a slim possibility if I keep up this pace, I could theoretically get this done before midnight. And if I have a route stored up and saved and planned, I could complete the route before midnight. I am going to give it a shot, people, and see what we can do. Oh, shiny number 3 of the challenge. Let's go. It's incensed shiny Smoliv. A great throw. There's many foxes out at this time, many Nickets roaming free. Shinies are all good, but we're here for the grind, and that is going to be 3-star. That isn't too bad. It's actually our first shiny Smoliv of this Harvest Festival event. It's still tight on the timing, I'm not going to lie about that. As you can see, we're at 430 or so. At 10:30, we have an hour and a half left to go. But that's what we're here for. That's what we like. As you can see now, it is 11 p.m, but 1 hour left of the 15th to go, and we are about 670 nice throws completed. We've had a few mishaps, and well, I'm charging my phone, so that means my phone and the game subsequently are lagging to all hell. Sweating like a madman here. I am doing my best. We've now switched to the regular Pokeball to try and make Pokemon maybe not catch. Swaddle, why would you do that? We're doing research as well to try and boost the encounter numbers as best we can. So let's see if we can get these remaining throws done, because it is going to be incredibly tight. In fact, maybe some goodness from the Go Pass Deluxe help us out. A Volibee, not a shiny, that is perma boosted. Ghastly D-Max should be an easy throw, hopefully. Stupid. No Dunsparce shiny. And hit a nice throw on it though, that's something. We've got anything else? The Dunsparce didn't catch. That's what we like to see. I feel like everything at the moment is either attacking, jumping, or moving around. So, 58 minutes to go. Fingers crossed, people. Oh, and you now join me at 1:45 to midnight, folks. And we have 1 throw remaining. Let's see if there's any shinies in this little cluster at the end, because what we should have done is help complete a route once we've got this final throw, and that means we can get 2 routes done in today's video, today and tomorrow's. There were 3 points during the course of this. I really didn't think we'd get to this time in total, but let's get it on the cow. Of course it attacks, just like the level 50 actually, our final throw. There you go, 999 nice throws done. And of course it breaks out. Let's go for 1,000 like we did before. Boom, son of a gun. And there, level 71 people, we've got to it in under 3 hours, just about 2.5 hours. Let's claim our rewards for this level. The boots, the rare XL candy, the Ray Pass, some potions, balls, berries, and I think that might be just about it. So what we have to do now, earn 20 platinum medals completed, earn 1 million dust. Hatching eggs is going to help with that. 200 super effective charge attacks. We're going to raid, rocket battle, etc. and follow a route 7 days in a row. Now this theoretically should complete a route and count as 1. That's beautiful. I'm in sync with the American folks on the 15th, and what I should be able to do now is go to the route menu here, the same route home. I'm very pleased with that. I am sweaty as anything. I will actually add something quite cool. So not only have we managed to pull in, 3 shinies during the course of this little session, which honestly, I've had worse event grinds than this, but we pulled in a random Nundo Pump Kaboot. This is the regular size, 000 stat, and I was just catching everything and hitting those nice throws as best as I could. We fumbled many a times because I always usually go for a greater and excellent, very much on people. Let me know where you're at, of course, and how it's going. And are you bothered with these research tasks? Because a couple of things while we wander back home, perhaps. So it's now like the hyper training. You can go to the bottom here and preview all the levels if you want to do. So there's 73, 4, 5, 6, 7, and all the way up to level 80, 50 platinums, 80 GBL battles, 999 excellent throws, and 80 raids to complete. And that gets the final reward. You get a max mushroom, extra storage capacity, which is great. We've got a pause, we've got a week to do the remainder of the challenges. And then what's level 73? Let's have a look. So that's 25 platinums, purify 100 shadow Pokemon. So you may want to prepare ahead of that. Battle some rocket grunts and save those shadow Pokemon. Power up 3 Pokemon to their max. Now, I will link the video up here where I actually had to get to level 47 back in the day and power up 3 Pokemon to level 50 for the first time ever. That was a much more difficult endeavor back in the day. Nowadays, we have XL candy literally coming out of every orifice we have, and win 30 raids. Hopefully there's a good raid boss that ties in with that and not Deoxys. But let's go and complete this route, shall we? Hey, and if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button down below and stick with me for the level 80 grind for the Pokemon Go content. And I would like to say thanks very much to the Patreon squad as well, who support the channel through that platform, taking it up to the next level, because it really makes a world of difference in producing the content, making the content that goes alongside the travel bits and pieces. That whole thing wouldn't be possible were it not for all of you awesome people and getting involved in the Discord and the chats, joining the raids and everything else in between. You guys are truly awesome, and I am fully appreciative of all that you do for this channel. Now we're sat here just waiting for midnight to tick over. I guess we could interact with Mateo since we haven't done that today. Let's send that gift exchange. So it is now ticked over to midnight. That is splendid news. That means that we should be able to go and have our phone throwing a hissy fit when it comes to charging. No matter. Let's complete that route, and that's 2 out of the 7 done. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday will be the day where we will be able to get back on the grind of things. Fantastic. And daily adventure egg, explore 1 kilometer to hatch. I think we may do that at a later time, but I will just say my daily adventure egg clearly hatched this Snivy, which is a 10-10-10. We are beginning today with a lucky trade, and it's, well, they're sort of golden shinies that are going back and forth. This is my second Larvesta shiny. We actually hatched earlier this year. I'm going to send it over in the theme of Legend ZA, because the ZA celebration event has kicked off this morning. We do have some time research to claim. I'm getting a shiny Tepig, so let's see if either one of these can go to Schlundo. Tepig is my favorite starter out of the 3 for Legend ZA, and it's not going to be a Shundo, unfortunately. It's actually a 12, 14, 13, so kind of mid. What's the Larvae shiny like?
It's not bad.
It's actually about the same as it was before. 13, 13, 14. You're very welcome, my love. So there we go. That Tepig, I'm afraid, is going to go into the bin. We do have this timed research, or the branching research as it is. Let me know, are you choosing Chikorita, Tepig or Totodile? My Legends ZA copy should have arrived for Nintendo Switch today by the time you see this video. I am going to choose Tepig. The new Megas and everything look insane. The list of Megas that are coming with the Mega Dimension DLC that's stated to release, I think, in February of 2026 look absolutely wild. There's Z Megas apparently and this sort of thing.
Hey,
You finally got your platinum badge. That's why we did the lucky trade to get her platinum badge for Unova. I'm going to restart the game. There we go. We have to explore a kilometer, which we can do because we're doing a shop run. Apart from that branching research, there is nothing else to do with this Legends ZA celebration event apart from boosted mega raids. And that's it. There literally isn't anything else. So it's not really an event, in my view at least. I think they could have done a lot better, but it does lend very nicely to those of us who want to play the Legends ZA game to kind of put this Pokémon GO game down a little bit, unless you're on the level grind. Spoiler, warning, if you don't want spoilers about shiny megas and things for Legends ZA, skip ahead to this time code. But the shinies for some of these Legends ZA megas are insane. Dragonite becomes like Dragonair and Dratini, a sort of blue angelic color, which I think is fantastic. Mega Starmie is a questionable one. I think it looks hysterically goofy, which is jokes. But we've got Chandelure, which looks insane. Scolipede looks jokes. Horlucha, which hopefully ties into Kalos Tour in February 2026 with LA and Tainan City or whatever it is. Scrafty, Mega Zygarde in the shiny form there. Excadrill, my Shundo Excadrill, and that's why I want the Shundo for Emboar. Look at that thing. A blue kind of Chinese warrior-esque mega. Looks insane. Even Phalanx, those of you who got the Shundo train costume, that's really cool. Dragalge or whatever it's called. Electros looks kind of like a jet fighter from World War II. We've got Mega Delphox, which looks insane. I cannot wait for my Shundo to become that. Even Frealigator. I think it's quite an interesting design to have its armor look like a Totodile's head. And actually Pyroar. I have a Shundo Pyroar waiting to evolve. So the Legends ZA Megas, I'm very, very interested to see when they come to Pokemon GO. We have successfully explored a kilometer. There it is. Get 25 Tepig candy and an encounter with your chosen starter. It's not shiny. That is, Jesus Christ, that's bad. Not to have 454. And that was still pretty terrible, really bad, but it does have the Tales of Transformation background on these starters. Background Tepig is actually the second time we've had a background Tepig. It's nearly the floor. Oh, there's Tepig off Daily Incense, it's not shiny. First Daily Incense spawn for Tepig I've actually seen. What you're gonna have in store, power up a fire type and use 25k dust. As it turns out, 20 power-ups will put this Charcadet Hundo up to level 50. So there we go, it's the second level 50 max we got done today. Why the hell not? It is a hundo, after all. What we put it to a little later, I don't know, but that does mean we get more candies and we get, unfortunately, just some Pokeballs. And it's now prompting me saying use a lucky egg. It's great that you get that prompt for a lot of big XP jumps, like your spin and catch streak and a whole bunch of other things, but not for 6k. Oh, Galarian Articuno under the power spot. Please let me get it. Oh, it's not blue. That was a good spot. Jesus Christ. No chance of this being 100%er, so we're gonna try. Boom, for an excellent throw on it. No ice burn down. After one roll, it's out and it's gone forever. Quaxley, honestly, I don't think that Daily Incense bonus is going to play very well. Now here we go. We have to earn 12 hearts with your buddy. Jeez, okay, Poffin time on something else and evolve a Pignite. And then you don't actually get any more encounters, it seems, so you get one. That's really stingy, actually. For a celebration event, you get one encounter with a background of your starter choice. Damn, that's final buzzer beater Galarian Zapdos right there. Literally, as I was fumbling to get the camera started, the pop-up came along saying, this is your Daily Incense thing. Wait, hang on a minute. Not going to be 100% possibility. Huge CP, super attacky and jumpy. The likelihood of catching this, basically nil. Nice excellent though in the end. Counterclockwise, oh, instantly out. Jump and gone. That's spectacularly short-lived. Half an hour of Daily Incense, 2 Tepig. I wouldn't really call that an increased spawn or chance of getting your starter of choice. Anyway, let me know your starter of choice. Have you got Legends Z8 and where are you at on this level 80 grind? Please consider hitting that subscribe button down below and sticking around for more Pokemon Go content. And of course, you can check out loads of content here on the channel. We've got the level 50 stuff. You want to reminisce about stuff from 5 years ago where we maybe did 1,000 excellence in under 12 hours. Or you can check out something more recent over here. But I will say, until the next time, in fact, until Mega Rayquaza on Saturday, do take care.